Nicky, Shishkin, all on target for Saturday?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Is he in good form?
Yes, he is in good form. I mean, he's a hard horse to gauge a little bit. He's always been a very good horse, but he's not a brilliant workhorse. Nicky rode him Saturday, he was very happy. We schooled, he'll have another school, but ground's just interfering. I mean, we've got to hope that ground's all right at Ascot. That'll be my only concern. But no, he looks really well, and we had to just tinker with his palate, which I think will help. I'll be surprised if it doesn't.
Well, Jaden, you're the envy of stable staff up and down the country. Not only do you ride Shishkin out every day, you look after Constitution Hill as well. So what sort of a person what's he like to ride?
Overall, he's a general nice fella, to be fair. You know, he keeps you on his toes. You know, he's quite a nice ride altogether. He has his moments, but overall, he's just quite a nice person to be around.
And obviously, he runs in the Ascot Chase on Saturday. He looks straight.
Yeah, no, he looks. He's raring to go. Really, he's in good form, fresh and well. So see how we go. Really, yeah, it will tell us a lot anyway. Saturday, where we go.
When you ride him, obviously you ride lots of fast horses. And does he ride like a horse that's going to stay?
Yeah, now so more than ever. Really. Okay. I think he's definitely a style of riding him has changed within a few years. He's definitely more sort of behind the bridle. Okay. And it gives me the impression that he would stay free if needed. Definitely.
The wheels have rather fallen off a little bit with him, haven't they? Have you noticed that at home? Has he been any different?
Not really, no. I mean, he's never wowed you at home.
Well, even when he was absolutely fine?
Yeah, no, he never really, like I said, wow you. You'd never get off him and say, wow, this is something special, you know? But he hasn't really changed. He still goes about his business quite nicely. But like you said, they have fallen off a bit, but hopefully we can rectify that.
He races if he wants further now, but are you confident he'll get further?
I think you're right. I mean, I'm going actually back to the Energenine clash last year in the Clown's House, which was one of the great races of all times. But to be fair, that day he was flat out the whole way.
Never looked like winning the whole race,
no,
really,
he didn't.
Did he?
I mean, I'd given up to out, but he fights and he stays and he stayed. He probably outstayed Energenine on the day. But he was, he couldn't go any faster at any stage. And it looked the same in the Tingle Creek. He was just always flat out. And, you don't really like to see horses racing like that. If they're having to do that the whole time, I think they get fairly, it can't be a lot of fun. You want to be travelling. And I'm hoping, in a race like this, he'll be able to travel through the race. Certainly in his own, at his pace. I hope it will be. It looks that way. I mean, if I've got it wrong, well, we'll just have to supplement him back into the Champion Chase.
Well, the trouble is, both the Champion Chase and the Ryanair, hearing now that Allaho's not in the Ryanair.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both very open-looking races.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
I mean, Allaho coming out, that changes the complex of the Ryanair completely. It's a pity. He's been a great horse, and it only goes to show what these last few weeks are like from everybody's ankle. It's not a lot of fun. We all know that things are going to go wrong. Now, every day you're going to find somebody's had a drama. You've just got to pray that it's not one of your own aces. And I think that's why you find some rather jittery and unpleasant public to live with trainers.